Helen Yee here with Eyes on the Game in Las Vegas, in the same room. I know. Good to see you again. A few weeks later, after a very eventful UFC 259, which you just spoke to the Schmo about Islam's performance. So I want to ask you, in that main event, what did you think about Israel's move to that 205-pound division and his performance against Jan?
Well, I was at a shock. I thought Israel, with all his great kickboxing and everything he's been doing up to this point, I thought he was just going to outclass him. I didn't think Jan was going to do very much of anything. And it kind of went like I thought in the first, 2-3 rounds, and then all of a sudden Jan got that takedown, and then it was like, I go, oh crap, if he does that again, it's going to be lights out, because I thought he won the third round, and he definitely won the fourth and the fifth. So Jan, he really proved he's the champ, and why he's the champ in Israel, I guess, has to rethink the light heavyweight division and think, is that weight cut, not weight cut, that weight jump is a little too much. Was that the reason? I'm thinking it might have been because he was 5 pounds under the weight limit. Yeah. So he didn't take the route like Jon Jones would have, or Jon Jones would have calculated everything, make sure he bulked up like he did with the heavyweight division. So I think that he miscalculated on that, and the weight was the difference, I thought. And on top of that, the champ was the champ. He was the real deal, and he proved all of us that he deserves the credit of being the champ.
You just mentioned Jon Jones and putting on the weight. What do you think of, or have you seen some of the photos that he's posted so far of his weight gain to that heavyweight division, and also him being first in line for that title shot?
I think it's great. I think, like I said, he does everything correctly. He put on a lot of weight. He looked like he's about 250. That's what I heard. He showed a video of him kickboxing on hitting the mitts with his coaches, and people commented this and that. But what I saw was precision striking from him, like I always seen. And he's a very smart fighter. I don't ever count him out in anything. There's a reason why he does what he does. He's very calculated. He's got an incredible mind for the fight game, and he knows what he's doing. So I would never count that guy out on anything.
Well, do you see him beating the winner between Stipe and Francis in their rematch?
I definitely do. I definitely do see it because, from what I heard years ago, that he was dominating all the heavyweights at Wink, Greg and Wink's gym. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised either because in the heavyweight division, those guys can crack. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like say Ngannou, he happens to win, or Miocic, and they come in, they go with Jones and they crack him one time, and it could be over. It could be, so I wouldn't be surprised at any of that happening. I think it's all possible.
And looking at that title fight, that rematch that I just mentioned, Stipe versus Francis, it's coming up end of this month at UFC 260. How do you see that fight playing out?
Well, if Ngannou doesn't change be able to keep it in the stand-up, I see a potential repeat, because Miocic is a very smart fighter, and he's going to get on his wrestling game because he knows he's too dangerous. That guy, he's too strong on the stand-up, too fast, and he definitely can go the rounds because the last time he went the distance, and he never quit. So, and Ngannou is a scary guy, so I think that if the game plan sticks like last time, and Miocic goes right away to the wrestling and tiring him out and getting this, I think it could be the same result. But if he can't take him down, I don't see him winning. I really don't.
And lastly, whose corner can we expect to see you at next?
This March 13th, I'm going to be in the corner of Manel Cape. He's fighting, I forgot the opponent's name, but he has a real tough fight, and I'll be in the corner there with Ron Kessler, the head coach of my AKA Jiu-Jitsu gym in San Jose.